light, blaring sound. What is in the crystal ball? Will the fairground rise or fall? Ride high, ride fast, touch the sky rushing past. Remember as you whirl around, fortunes can be lost and found. Fair's fair on the fairground, fair's fair on the fairground.
The story so far.
In spite of Mr. Grant's petition, the fair has opened.
Why did Ozzy have such fun?
Steve and Sydney were up to no good.
What was this machine called? A generator. The generators make the electricity to run everything at the fair. Let's see what happened next.
The generators stopped.
Where was Ozzy?
At the top of the big wheel.
Rachel! Rachel, I'm up here! Rachel!
Harold Squirt, you have gone up in the world. Hang on, I'll get Dad.
Hello, we're back in business.
All right, mate.
Sorry about that, Duff. Next time we'll charge you for it. Don't need to leave, folks, please. We'll soon have things sorted out.
What happened, Cuff?
It must have been the generators.
What? All stopped at once?
Just go and help the other lads, will ya?
Sure.
Right up the top with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Glad I wasn't stuck up there. My stomach can't stand that thing.
What happened?
The generators were got at.
The generators were got at? I'm afraid so, Cuff. Sabotaged. What, every single one?
Well, fix so that they're cut out. Oh, they're all right now, nothing permanent. Every single one, eh? Yes, Guff. If you ask me, somebody wants to stop people coming. Somebody wants to get rid of this fair. Know what I mean?
Bert felt sure that Steve was right.
I'm humming. Oh, I can't think why I'm so jolly. Martin's at the fair doing some painting, so we can do what we like. Ooh, let's try some singing with Bill the Bricky.
Why don't you build yourself a word? Build yourself a word with an ing to say it's happening. Take a look at ing. Build yourself a word. All together now. Take bang, add ing. Build yourself a word. All together now. Why don't you build yourself a word? Build yourself a word with an ing to say it's happening. Yes, it's happening right now. I'm making, I'm building, I'm making, I'm building.
Ooh, is that a mouse? Can't have mice here, can we, word watchers? Ooh, I must get rid of it before Martin gets back. But how can I get rid of it?
Me? What cheek! No one gets rid of me. I'm a nice mouse. I'm sleek. I don't do any harm. All I need is a bit of cheese. Ooh. And a good day's sleep. Ha! Get rid of me, eh? No fear. I'm free.
Woody, you're looking worried.
Psst, birdwatchers.
Oh, come off it, Wordy. Do you think I don't know we've got a mouse somewhere?
Oh.
And really, Wordy, that sentence does not look right. What's wrong with it? Have a look at the first word. Where's the capital letter?
Oh, bother.
And what's missing at the end?
Dear, dear, you are fussy.
That's better. I think you need some help from the song about sentences, Wordy.
Oh.
Think big, big, big at the beginning. Put a capital first and you're winning. Think big, think big, think big.
At the end, there's a lady with a lollipop. When you finish the sentence, full stop, full stop, full stop, full stop.
Think big, big, big at the beginning.
When you finish the sentence, full stop.
One reason I love fairs is because of the colours and patterns on all the rides and sideshows. I've sometimes helped to paint them. These are photographs I've taken of some of the designs I've seen. One of the most famous of all the Fairground artists is a man called Fred Fowle, and here he is at work. He's drawn a design and he's pricking holes in it. Can you imagine what the holes are for?
We use what we term as a pounce bag. All that consists of is ordinary blue powder and whitening formed into a bag which you bang onto the pattern, and the powder seeps through the holes.
Now the pattern's on the panel that Fred's decorating. He's put glue on parts of it and he sticks on aluminium foil.
Well, this glittering effect, it's to catch the light, especially in the evening light. It'll glow all across the ground from the distance as well as near. But that's the whole idea of it, brightness and glitter, which Fairground really needs.
Next he starts to paint. First with this amazing long thin brush.
The black line not only brings out the shapes, etc., but it also helps in the shadowing.
Now you can see that this brush is just the right shape for painting curving lines. If you've got a steady hand, that is. When Fred's painted in all the swirling black lines, he starts using special colours which he paints on over the aluminium foil.
Hey, you could collect exciting patterns and things that give you ideas for pictures.
Yes, that's my collection. You could stick yours in a special book if you liked.
Tell you something else you could do. Stick S and T together. S, T, stick.
I can see a story about S&T. Well, actually, It rather looks as though it's going to be a song with a story in it.
Here stand the starter, and would you believe Stacy, his sister, is staring at Steve. Steve stole her sweets, his stomach is fat. He runs through the streets till he's stopped by a cat. Stacy and Stan both think they're in luck. Steve can't start his van, so the thief has got stuck.
Funny how stupid that Steve was. Not like the Steve in our story. Let's see the song again, word watchers. And you join in with the missing ST words.
Here stand the starter, and would you believe Stacy, his sister, is staring at Steve. Steve, her sweets, his stomach is fat. He runs through the till he's by a cat. Stacy and both think they're in luck. Steve can't his van, so the thief has got.
How far have we got in our real Fairground story, Martin?
Let's find out. Read out loud, won't you?
Next morning, Rachel was in the caravan, staring at the tea leaves again.
Morning, Dad.
That's nice. That's really nice, that is.
What's up, Dad?
More of the hired hands want to leave. They're afraid of more trouble.
I'm not surprised. This is bad ground. The tea leaves said there'd be trouble. I see now it's the ground.
Do you know what, Rachel? You talk less sense than that parrot. Bad ground.
Watch it, watch it.
Our family's been bringing a fair to Watson's Field every Easter for 200 years. And there were other fairs here before that. This has always been good ground for travelling fairs, Rachel. Us, the best as far as I'm concerned.
Not anymore. Admit it, Dad. It's just been one thing after another this year. With the brick, the dog, the litter, the hired hands, the blackout.
All right, I'm not saying we haven't had problems. All I'm saying is it doesn't make it bad ground. And I'll tell you another thing, we're not running away. If there's trouble, we'll stick it out. And you can tell that to your tea leaves.
What next, Gov?
Stick these up wherever you can.
Cool. Free rides.
At the edge of the field, Sydney stuck a poster on a tree. Steve went into a phone box.
Gov?
Hello?
Steve?
Yes? Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's going just great. We're all set for tonight.
Good. Make sure nothing goes wrong.
What about the girl?
Yes, get the girl.
It's a piece of cake.
Come on, Mum, hurry up.
Oh, calm down, Ozzy, the fair's not going to run away. Right, now, young man, you may escort me to the fair.
Last night's disaster hasn't put him off, then?
I'm afraid not.
And how about you, then, Jane? Room for one more?
No, thank you. Me and my stomach are staying on the ground.
I don't know how they can do it. I really don't. Oh, I do. I really like fairs. You're in the wrong job then, ain't you, mate? Know what I mean? Come on.
Rachel was busy in her tent. She was sorting out her fortune-telling cards when her next customer came in. Only it wasn't her customer.
Good evening, do take a seat. Oh, budgie brain.
Hit a button, smack his bottom.
Hello, Budgie. Here! Lead forth. Your dad wants you.
Right now? What for?
Dunno. He just said go to the caravan now.
Oh, but I'm busy.
It's not my fault, love. I'll look after the tent for you.
Oh, trust Dad.
You better take the budgie with you.
Come on, Captain. Tell the customers I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Sure. 5 minutes. Or maybe just a little bit longer.
Dad? Dad, are you here?
It's a piece of cake.
Captain Cutlass was left on his own in the caravan.
Right.